Hey guys, welcome back to Devlog number 2 for Crownless. I'm Reese and this is Kevin.
Hey guys, yeah, welcome back. Got a lot of updates, a lot of new things to show you guys. We've actually made an insane amount of progress so far, and we're excited to show it to you guys. I think
Yeah,
Reese is gonna start off with probably our biggest addition.
yeah, when I log in here, you'll see a change from before. Right here, we have new character models. We have our starter gear showing, we have weapons showing, and obviously if I go and make a new character here, let's call it Paladino or something, he'll have his correct starting gear right now with a shield, armor, sword and everything. And each like a warrior has a two-handed sword instead of a sword and shield because paladin is our tank class right now. We'll expand upon that in future. But yeah, we made these all from scratch. We happy to get rid of the placeholders. Currently still using placeholder animations, as you can see. You'll see when we load in. I'm gonna load in now, and yeah,
Yeah, let me hop in
you
as
can hop
well.
in as well. Let me invite you to
Boom,
a
hey,
party quick.
yeah, do
Because
that.
something we forgot to show earlier was actually our chat here. Obviously, when you're typing,
Oh yeah,
the
true.
keys are still working. So we have our party chat working. You can do /who. You can also just type in normal chat. You can just like that's global chat for us right now. But yeah,
Mm.
this is a huge update. So I'll let you take it away with the next segment.
Yeah, so we took in to start with some like really cool deep ability systems, right? So instead of our basic fireball and all these basic abilities, we try to work on some movement and actually game-changing abilities because those are quite hard to implement. We've got to get them going off the rip. So I'm gonna go in here, show some of them off. If you just want to try and keep me alive here, Mr.
Yeah,
Priest.
I'll just
All
put a
right,
shield on you right here.
Leroy Jenkins,
There
I
you go.
guess. So we got like
We
nice
have a
little charge
blink.
ability. Yeah, there's a nice little blink and a frost nova. Boom. So that's also working quite cool. So we added a few new types of abilities. So we actually have this shield working now. And Reese, I don't know if you just want to like get a mob and pull some aggro so we can see the
Yeah, let's do it.
floating combat text running on it right now. Get a shield on you real quick.
Thank
Let
you.
me pop some heals on you too, so we can
I
actually see the
appreciate it.
absorbs
So
coming
yeah, you can
through.
see the absorbs. I'll
The
scroll out a
heals.
bit. Keep healing me
Damn,
over
you
there.
pulled a big.
I'll do a
You pulled
AOE
a
farm.
big one, right? You gonna
There
get?
you
Oh,
go.
I
I got
almost
them. I
pulled
got them.
aggro.
So
All
there's
right,
our
nice.
new
Look at those level
blizzard.
ups.
Where you at? There you are.
Yeah,
Should I show
and
them rain of
obviously
fire,
with that,
or have you done it?
j- I mean, you could hit the rain of fire real quick.
Let
Let's
me
see
throw it on
that.
this guy over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So with
There it
all of these
is.
new VFX and abilities, we can actually see the nameplates, right? Our nameplate changes, which are quite cool. Which will actually show threat between the two of us. Who's got threat if you've got current threat, and if somebody else has threat of your target, etc. So nameplates are working quite well. We've got them stacking. We have little enemy levels showing to the next to the nameplates and their HP and their name popping up through it. So that's quite a cool thing. And while looking at the levels, we can actually see some variance. So
Yeah.
this is kind
See
of what a
level
spawn
3.
point would look like. Yeah. So just a basic one, but we've actually got some variants in the levels which we can customize a lot for when we actually start building out the world, and actually added also for the levels to have a color variation. So if they're lower level and they're going to give you less XP, we have the names a bit close to the green and gray side, and if they're higher level and a bit more scary, it's closer to orange and red, which is quite cool. And then yeah, the combat text improvement. Previously, we had this meshing in between our characters, and it just wasn't looking so good. Right now, we've got it more of a scrolling combat text system, which is it's I think it's looking quite good.
Yeah.
And then
Overall, that's insane.
yeah, we've got a tricky thing that you need to talk about is our server move
Oh
that you
yes.
accomplished for us.
So this last weekend that passed, we have completely moved the backend for the servers and the database online to VPS. So it's running 24/7 now. No longer running on my PC. So I mean that's a huge change for us. So it's made testing a lot easier, making changes to the backend a lot easier. You know, both of us can edit very easily, um, and it's just going to be better for the long run.
Yeah,
Um,
massive change for
One
us.
thing I just I forgot to say, we added tooltips, as you guys can see. So if I hover over an enemy, it'll show at the bottom right there. I can see, skeleton level 3, and I can see their health. Obviously, it's still early versions of it, so we're gonna polish it up and make it look nice later, but
Along with our new
we're making
cursor
it
as well with
functional.
the
Oh
tooltips,
yes, actually,
right?
I forgot about that. There's a lot
Yeah,
been done here. So if I hover over Kevin over here, I can see he's level 6, and it works
yeah.
at long distance as well. So if I run away from the mobs, I can still hover. It's got a range limit, but you can still get it from pretty far away.
You
But
get
it
all the info
works
you
pretty
need before you
nicely.
do something silly.
Yeah, all on your items as well. But
Yeah.
yeah, we also have
And then
you
actually,
want to
while
say?
you're on that
Yeah,
panel, right? Did you want to show us up with the panel docking
there
we've
we
set
go.
up, right? So yeah, so we actually can dock panels now. So where you open, it's not just a clutter on the UI of panels all over. Whatever you open will pop up on the left. Whatever you open second will pop up on the second part. And if you were to close that, yeah, docks correctly. Right, there we go. So
Yep.
nice panel docking, just cleaning up the UI a little bit, make it look a bit better until we add some nice UI elements that'll spruce it up and we develop more of a UI style for the game. And then our trickier thing that I need to talk about is our new ability system, right?
Mm,
So what we've gone from having a base core ability system that just kind of carries everything to being able to make ability systems modular. So for instance, some abilities now, like Blizzard, would not only damage enemies but would slow them a bit, right? If you want to
yeah.
pull this guy back into the Blizzard here and see
I'll
he's
move him for
slow,
you.
I might get
Oh,
aggro,
there we
but
go.
you see
See him
he's a slow
slowed?
boy right now. So we've got slow effects, stun effects, and root effects in right now. So if I
And sleep.
actually hit this right here, we could actually see a VFX on its legs as well. Just a small little
Let me
visual
sleep him for
apply
you.
that shows.
There we go.
There we go.
Obviously,
Pressing
your
Z's
break
actually,
sleep.
that's
That's another
yeah.
important
So that's
thing.
a breakable CC, right? So if I sleep this guy, he's ZZZing really hard over there, and we hit him with an ability, that'll be a breakable CC. But if I stun someone with my charge, with his little whirlwind, that's a non-breakable CC. That's like a permanent stun, right?
Yeah.
So we got that system going on, and it's modular, and it allows us to build cool spells and make things work really well, and later to possibly expand into talent systems upon those spells and make good adjustments for it. So that's very exciting.
Yeah.
And then Reese, there's like a glaring thing in our screen that like we haven't spoken about yet. So I'm gonna let
I
you
did
you
it
can
earlier
take
by
off with that.
mistake, but you guys might have noticed I looted earlier. So you can go over to the enemies now, and you can actually go and loot, and we've got different systems working for that. So obviously I just looted a nice bag now. I can go equip it, increase my inventory size. I'm a priest, so I don't really need the sword, but it's all working.
Trading soon, then you can just
Yeah,
give that to
we'll
me,
do that
right?
soon. Yeah, we'll add some stats to them as well. So that actually goes to the next point is so if I take off the piece of gear, you can see my intellect drop if I re-equip it or go back up. So this gear does have stats right now. Um, we just haven't actually put it onto the tooltip yet. But all the gear actually correctly works with your stats right now. So, unequipping and equipping each piece, you can see my spell power is changing, intellect is changing. And on Kevin's side, his gear obviously has strength. So when he
Yeah.
takes something off and puts it on, he obviously get the modifiers from that. Um,
And then one more cool thing, Risa, we almost forgot to mention on the loot system. How many crowns do you have right now?
I have 8. How many do you
8,
have?
right? So just remember that we've got, whenever we loot an uneven number, so let's say we're 2 people and we've looted 5 crowns, then we'd split 2-2, and it will randomly choose someone in the party to give the last crown to. So
Who won the
you
gamble?
seem to have gotten lucky twice because you got 2 more
Oh
crowns than me.
yes, I love that.
But we do like that. We do like that.
Nice little bit of gamba gamba.
Yeah, we like a little bit of randomness, right? And
Yeah,
then yeah, the starter gear that you've got. I don't know if you want to talk
yeah.
through like what
So
this kind of visually you want it to look like, but
So yeah, we're going for a very like low poly aesthetic. Similar to, I guess you could say it's similar to RuneScape in a way. Um, but it's more like
a bit more
smoothed
detailed.
out. Yeah, it's a bit more detailed, a bit higher poly. You can see our character model, like we kept it very basic. When I equip gear, we actually have it hiding the actual pieces of your character when you equip this gear. So this allows us in the future to essentially add more detail to our gear, and we don't have to worry so much about like clipping issues. you know, if we wanted to, we could actually make this thing like have a gap in the center where you could see through the entire character. So it allows us, you know, in the future, let's say you have a mage and you get like a Lichborn set or a Lichborn cursed set or something, and your chest piece, when you equip it, it actually shows like a skeleton model or something. You know, you become a skeleton around the chest area because that's what your chest like piece looks like. So it's a lot of
We want
potential
to make
around that
cool
system.
gear, right?
Yeah,
We want to make characters look sick. But
yeah,
you know, when you start out, when you're two starting adventure little noobs like we are right now, you gotta look like a
yeah,
noob.
100%. But
Right. So
yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to talk
Um
about? We showed the VFX. Sorry, I'm looking at the.
Specializations and like future of classes, right?
Oh yes. Um,
Yeah, so
we've actually planned
you
a
hit
lot of
it, you
that.
hit it.
Yeah, well, you can talk about it. We planned a lot of specs for different classes right now. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, so we want to be quite unique with it, as all of the class names, spell names, and uniqueness of the actual things. A lot of this would feel super familiar to people right now because just building the base systems, we need some sort of a reference at the start, right? But we actually want to use unique names for everything, right? Not just the stock standard, warrior, ranger, whatever you call it, right? We want some
Mm.
uniqueness to add into it. So something we've actually spoke about is this paladin styled class, this holy warrior, to be something like a Templar, um, with three specializations. I think it's good if we have three specializations, with some class would have more damage, more tank, and more heal than others, right?
Yeah.
Um, we're thinking of something like a light bearer for like a healing Templar, Bastion as a tank, and a Vindicator as your two-handed weapon type for your Templar class. And the same
Mm.
for priest, right? Where we'd have one healing and one DPS at the start, maybe a Luminary and an Inquisition, or some names that we've thrown around. And we
Yeah.
really want to lean deep into like the class fantasy, right? Like if we're saying Luminary, it's going to be a lot of Holy Light, right?
Yeah.
If
we
we're
we
saying
won't see green stuff like this.
exactly. Like
See
for the
this.
mage, where we'd like to do an Ember and a Rhyme, which is kind of like a Frost and a Fire, right? And really have them lean in and focus on those types as well. We want to make really unique specializations so we get to that point. But yeah, that's all for the future. That's all for things to come.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Can't wait to see you on the next one.
With more updates.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Goodbye.